As you guys know, I live in the middle of an island. Well, this is my island basically. You know, I'll follow the river to show you guys how big my island is. This is all just forest land, nothing too crazy. I don't know. I wanted to keep some trees, right? Obviously, I didn't want to take down all the trees. Now that I have an elytra, because we beat the dragon last episode, I just been flying everywhere. But flying is just not aesthetic. So over here, I built the first of many, well, the first of three. This is the main one though. I built a dock. So here it is. Nothing too crazy. I mean, you can walk over here. This guy kind of stole one of my boats. So I'm just letting him be. He's the bodyguard of this dock, basically. I try to get one of every boat. I might have been missing a couple. I have been taking them on rides and kind of lost them a little bit. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Just a dock. We do have a little ship over here because every dock needs a ship. With a little, the captain's wheel. But nothing too crazy. You can climb up onto the crow's nest. Oh, if I can get up there. You can climb up here. There is, there's not really a point to it per se, but it's kind of cool. What's this tower? I'll show you what that tower is in just a little bit. I'll show you after this dock. I'll show you what that tower is. You might have seen it in the past couple episodes, but it's a little what's the word? It's a little evil. It's an evil tower. There we go. But yeah, so here's the ship. Let's get a better view from the ship. Let's go over here. That's what it looks like from the side. Nothing too crazy. I don't know why there's a boat on it for some reason. But yeah, that's the ship. There's nothing too crazy. Oh, I didn't even show you the best part. It has an inside and has like the captain's quarters and everything. Nothing down here. I'm not going to decorate something that I'm never going to see. But there is something down there. So it's cool. So let's take this boat. Is there anything in here? No, there's not. It's like the emergency exit boat. And then I'll go around. We're gonna go around my island, and I'm gonna show you what we have. 'Cause I know there's not much. But then right over here we have another little dock. Ignore the netherrack. This is just so I could kind of raise the water level, and I just haven't gone around to moving it yet. I also need to fix this bridge because it kind of chops off my head. Just slowly. It like slowly chops off my head. So I need to raise it up just a little bit, like maybe half a block. But then over here we got my other little tiny mini dock. Alright, nothing too crazy. Just a little mini dock, kind of, for the aesthetics, right? Connecting with this little bridge that comes up to the lighthouse. Which this lighthouse, you might have saw me. I did build this lighthouse on stream. I don't think it was in the last episode, but I did build it on stream. It's nothing too crazy. The stairs were the hardest part. Like these stairs are kind of awful to make circular stairs. But the interior is not decorated. As you can see, that floor and the other floor empty. But if we go all the way to the top, we have this. So the inside kind of looks sick. We have some shutters, some paintings. The shutters are only here and the paintings to cover this light. Because when you step outside, the lighthouse obviously needs to emit light. And that's exactly what this does. And so that's why the inside is just shutters and paintings. Right next to the dock. It's right on the corner of my island. I feel like I needed a lighthouse if I was going to build docks, right? I feel like it's what you have to do. So let's go down. I'll show you this little house that's connected to the dock. I try to do like a fisherman hut type thing, Like an old man lives here. He tends to the dock. Maybe he even works at the lighthouse. Whatever. I don't know. But then you have these two doors with some storage, a fish, just to prove that's a fisherman's hut, right? He even has his own little bedroom. Eventually, I think I might throw a villager down here. But I don't know I don't know how I would put a villager in here and prevent him from escaping and dying. I'll have to figure that out. And then it connects to the, here, let's see. I'll show you upstairs. Upstairs is really nothing. It's really just It's nothing. I put the lights up there so I can kind of, because you know, as you guys might know, lights go through slabs, and I didn't want to fill this place up with torches, so I just put all the lights up there and built the ceiling, kind of just to make some light. But it connects to the outside little area. It's just a little like shed type thing, right? It has some wooden logs, some fishing poles, nothing too crazy. I think later we might go fishing and see what we can get, because I don't have a good fishing rod. I mean, I have no really point of fishing, but it's just kind of relaxing, right? I also built a zoo. So as you guys remember, let's go over here. Like, I've had this aquarium type thing with some turtles, some sea turtles, some fish. I finished the rainbow wall, so that's here. But as you guys might remember from a couple episodes ago, I had built this aquarium. It was kind of like an unfinished project. I put it off the side, never really worked on it, but I'm calling it finished now. You know, it has some fish, has a frog that keeps escaping, so he's just tied up, which I might throw him in there. I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, so that's the aquarium. Nothing too much. I think there used to be a squid in here and he died. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. But in here, this used to be just a straight tunnel through connecting to the other side of this mountain. But I added in a little, like a reptile exhibit, kind of to fit with the zoo theme that's right here. Just because it was so plain with all the stone, it was too plain for me. But I want to build another one of these exhibits, but for the frogs that's out there. So I might do that right here on this wall, but we'll see. And then I did have another exhibit right over here on this little hill. You guys might remember, I think there was some like hedgehogs or something, nothing too crazy. Oh, he's jumping. But I moved him up here. So now we have some desert turtles, a T-Rex, some more reptiles, you know, I didn't want to cage up. I have some armadillos over here. These guys were a pain to get over here, because I had to get one, right? And then I took him through the nether, basically. I just leaded him all the way over here through the nether. We're going to try and fill up this exhibit today. I want to put the Sniffer here. I think that's what he's called. You know, the little ancient egg you get from the ancient egg you get from the fossil things, you know? Whatever it's called, with a brush and whatever. You know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll show you. But we need to find some of that so we can get an egg so we can put him in here. That's what I want. And then, you guys might remember, right here next to this lighthouse, last episode I asked what we should do with all the skeletons that I found, right? They were right here where this lighthouse was. And I wanted to build this lighthouse, and I was like, I need to move these guys. And I found the perfect thing. Look at this. Because you might remember there was a giant mountain right here. I excavated it all and built this. I kept some of the mountain for the sole purpose of these guys. So now these guys just live in here, and they're part of the zoo exhibit. Try to make it look kind of cavey, you know. Nothing too crazy. But now they just live in there. And I can just, you know, walk past them and do whatever. I haven't showed you guys what that tower does. Let me sleep, and then I'll show you. This tower's been here for a couple episodes now. But I haven't showed you guys because I didn't want you guys to think less of me, okay? Because it is a very evil tower. For it, let's go to my farm. I need to make a pit stop real quick. Let's see. 18 should be good. You might kind of be able to guess, since the only thing I needed was carrots. But it's a very evil tower, and you might be able to even tell because from this tower, it just has a giant pipe spewing trash into the lake. So we don't like the owner of this tower, even though that might be me. He's a very bad person, you know, spewing trash into the lake and doing bad things. So let's climb up to the top of the tower. I'm gonna try and look down. Oh, that's a nice view of the dock. Look at that. It's sick. Okay, I'm gonna look down. Try and not spoil anything until we get to the top. You will see what I mean by an evil tower. So let's take these. Okay, that might be it. That might be it. Okay, and you see down there? For this example, I'm not gonna let them grow up. You guys did this. You guys wanted to see what happens. So just another viewing. You can see those little piggies in there. And if we go down here, right, you might be able to guess. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm a murderer. I know. And if we go down, all the way down, we can collect support. So yes, that's what this tower is for. I've kidnapped pigs, forcing them to breed, and I'm killing their children. Don't blame me. Blame, I don't know. Blame someone else. I don't know. Just don't blame me. What are you doing over here? I thought I used all the villagers I've kidnapped. Or borrowed. Also, give me some ideas. So I have this diner. I can buy, you know, what? So, oh, let me, come on. So give me some ideas, guys. So, you guys remember what, this from last episode? So yeah, this is why I need all the pork chops, just because it's basically infinite emeralds. Infinite food. So like, don't blame me for just trying to get rich. But yeah, so you guys know I have this diner. Showed you guys last time. I want to build a new little shop type thing. I've cleared out space. I want it to be the exact same size. I've cleared out space. I just don't know what to put here. I could do like a bakery type thing, but then I would have to move that this guy, not the butcher. Get over here. I don't know. Anyways, that guy, he sells bread and stuff. I'd have to move him over here if I did a bakery, which wouldn't be that bad of an idea. But then this would feel kind of empty. I don't know. I don't know what I could do. I want to do something with villagers, I'm thinking. Maybe I could do a blacksmith or something. But give me some ideas. So this is right below my base, right? This is like the main entrance. And right next to it is a library. It's nice, huh? It's nice. Here's this other view. It's nice. This took forever. This is what I was doing. Whoa. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, so this is library. I like it. I love how this turned out. We got little reading corners, you know, with bookshelves and couches and own personalized lamps. We got little desks with flowers and more lamps. This one's empty because I think I'm gonna store my enchanted books here. These ones I just kind of mixed because all bookshelves, like just doing all like a whole bookshelf of just regular bookshelves. That was a tongue twister. Just looked so plain. So I wanted down here to kind of mix. So I had an empty shelf. I have, you know, shelves I can actually like put stuff in. Like what books are these? Flame. I think I put some trash books over here. I even mixed up some cursed books here, just every now and then, because they look a little bit different than, you know, bookshelves. They look the same as these guys, but they come at you like that. So I think there's 2 cursed bookshelves in each bookshelf. And here's the upstairs. Nothing much. We got more books, more seats, more paintings, more lamps. Kind of a theme. Like, it's just a reading area. Nothing too crazy. You might notice something. This place is pretty even. You know, 2 bookshelves, 2 bookshelves. You know, chair, lamp, 2 desks, you know. It's almost symmetrical. But when you go over here, there's a painting right there and no painting right there. Any guesses why? If you guessed because it's Minecraft and people can walk through paintings, you would be correct. I might have a jail cell for the librarians. You might ask, what kind of library doesn't have librarians? And I'd say not this one, because this one does have librarians. We have 4 to be exact. These guys I've borrowed from their homes. They're here willingly, obviously. They have, oh, that's, ignore that. They have, you know, they each have a bed and light and a door. Just because they can't leave the door doesn't mean I'm a bad person. But yeah, they each have somewhat decent stuff. I have cured them all once, but that's it. So let's see, that guy's protection 4, infinity. It's like decent stuff. I did try and get a mending one. That was the one I kept looking for. You don't want to know how many villagers I've went through trying to get a mending villager. Some might say it looks like a prison. Some might say it looks like a dungeon. It's not, man. That's just their home, right? But I might build another one on this side. Because actually, let's check. Let's check. I don't think that goes anywhere. Yeah, because it's just that'll go right under the stairs, and that room goes right on the other side of this wall. So like it fit perfectly right there if I did. But I kind of want to, since I'm right next to the the books, I kind of want to put and move my enchanting setup. But I think that would throw off the aesthetics, the library aesthetics of this place. Like it's so nice in here. There he is. But now that I'm basically rich and have infinite emeralds, I don't have infinite diamonds, but infinite emeralds, I can buy some magical paintings from this little guy, the art dealer. So let's buy a couple of them. I'll buy a stack of emeralds worth. Never mind. I'll buy 7 of them. And let's see what these do. I don't really know. Because I messed with them in creative in the past. I don't really remember what they do, if I'm going to be honest. So let's put one right there. Right there. Let me empty my inventory in case we need to collect a bunch of stuff. Put the rest in here. Keep the shulker box on me. Do I have an ender chest up here? I do not. That's surprising. Do we click on it? Oh, okay. I right clicked on it. No, left clicked on it. Let's see where we go. Okay. So it just teleports us somewhere random. Unless this place means anything. Let's see. So right now we're at -14, -1700. How far away is home? And can I use this infinite amount of times? I'm not sure. Okay, so that took us from -200, -300 to -1400, -1700. Oh, and that's kind of sick. So it's not maybe that painting means something. So the painting had a village on it and a pig. Maybe that means there's a village nearby, or maybe that's just what the painting looks like. Let's see if this is just a regular forest, if there's a village here, and maybe that's why that village is on the picture frame. I have no idea. There it is. So let's go through this painting, go back home. I want to test something. I want to see, is this painting permanent? Can I keep placing and unplacing, try and get a place try and go somewhere cool? Or is it now up here permanently? Like, do I just kill it? It looks like it. Oh, the paintings are one use. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Now let's make this brush. Go find an egg. Oh wait, I found one. And we have, oh wait, here's some. This is, what is that? Yeah, it looks like, oh wait, is that another one? It is, okay. I don't know how many legs. Here we go. Okay, oh my god, is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Guys, mission success. We got a sniffer egg. It's just a sniffer? I thought it was a sniffler. I don't know why I thought there was an L in the name, but there's not. Okay, just give me this before I leave. Okay, all that for wheat. Okay. I think I'm gonna go pick up some of this sea cucumber as well. I don't think I have any of that. I think I can just do this, right? And eventually that should work. Oh, it looks like it's working. Okay. I take something like 30 minutes or whatever, so you probably won't be able to see that this episode. But you will be able to see that next time. So let's go up here. Hi, donkey. Let's place the sniffer egg. I wish I got 2 of them, so I could breed them, do whatever. Damn, that thing's huge. I might have to expand this exhibit. Because why does the armadillos have more space? I don't know. Tell me a good name for them. We'll see if I pick it. But with that being said, thanks for watching this episode. Peace.